Well, Dalton, when you woke up this morning and you saw snow falling outside of your window, what was your immediate reaction?
It wasn't great. Luckily, I was out of bed before the snow started. I went and got a coffee and then get back to the hotel at the perfect time, and we look out the window and there's snow falling pretty hard.
And it was so beautiful, though, this morning. And the sun was out, and all of a sudden it was dark, cloudy, snow, a lot of snow. I know it's a challenge just in general playing in very cold temperatures, but can you describe what it's like being a catcher when you have pitchers who are throwing upper 90s at you, breaking stuff, the ball's moving, obviously? Can you just describe just what it's like being behind the plate in such elements?
Well, you have the upper hand. You have gear on. These other guys don't have gear on, so you're a little warmer than they are. But to your point, obviously it becomes a little more difficult as a pitcher to do what you're used to on a mound. You're not used to pitching in 30, 40 degrees. It's not an excuse by any means, but it's different. And I think that's kind of our job mentally to kind of prepare these guys, understand that if we have to tweak the game plan a little bit and allow them to get earlier outs, get quicker outs, I guess you could say, it just plays right into our game plan. If we're getting on the field, we're going to win this baseball game, we're going to get off the field as quick as we can.
Obviously, when you say kind of like, with this game, Dave Roberts talking about it's cold, it's mind over matter, but it kind of feels like that's been your MO this season, just in regard to understanding, limited playing time, but staying ready. How have you found just the mental aspect and how that has improved for you to put you in a position to have success every time, not only you've gone to the plate, but also working with the pitchers?
Yeah, it's easy to ride a good wave. It's harder to ride a bad one. So right now, yeah, obviously everything's great. I don't plan on getting on a bad wave by any means, but yeah, I feel good. I feel confident. I feel comfortable. I think confident being the most important one. Every time I step in the box, I feel confident to hit every pitch type, and last year that wasn't the case. I think just being able to see what I did last year, learn, understand the way the big leagues works from a travel standpoint, from a games played standpoint, it allows me to be a little more comfortable this year. And I for sure felt the difference in comfort this year than obviously the longer season for me last year.
Yeah. Then what would you say kind of led to wanting to have some of those mechanical changes that you made this off season?
Yeah, I think it's simple. It's simplifying things, being able to achieve something over maybe a 4-day stretch of not playing. It's hard to hold a very complex swing together over a series of 162 and maybe playing 70, 80 of those games, And so like my whole mindset was, all right, how can I be best once every 3 days, once every 4 days? That didn't mean that I was only going to hit in the cages this off season 2 or 3 times a week. But I just got back to what I know works, and that's when my feet are in the ground, I have a good chance of hitting everything. And that's kind of, like I said, that's what I've worked on, and it's shown as of late. And we just look to carry it over as long as we can.
When you had your multi-homer game, I remember Freddie Freeman afterwards when he was talking to the media, he was saying, this is the guy everyone told us about that was coming up from the minors, and this is who he is at the plate. Do you feel like you've gotten back to that guy?
Yeah, it's I think I've shown him what I'm capable of. By no means do I want to take a label of that guy, not on a team like this. But I think the testament to you saying that is Freddie always believed that. Freddie and all these guys always knew what I was capable of. They've seen it. They've seen sparks of it, phases here and there. I think they were just obviously happy to see it happen for me on a big league stage. And like I said, now that I've kind of built that confidence, I feel pretty good going into any at bat.
Okay, so now staying ready in this type of temperature, how does that work for you?
I'm going to stay warm. I'm going to stay warm as much as I can, regardless of what opportunity comes. It could be the third inning. I'm going to have my hand warmers. I'm gonna be bundled up. Don't you worry. Yeah, I just think staying warm is the only thing you can really do in this climate. I mean, you can go take 1,000 swings in the cage, and as soon as you come right back out here, you're freezing cold again. So just being able to get out here, get comfortable with it, and understand the cold is only a mindset.
Yeah, and you have to admit, the snow was kind of pretty earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, the snow's still pretty on the trees out there. So yeah, you can't hate too much on winter weather. We don't get to see too much of it out there in Los Angeles. So it's never a bad thing to see a little snow.
Dalton, thank you as always, and enjoy, I would say maybe a little bit of rest, but also staying warm in this one today. So thank you.
Thank you.